Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's go this way. And in we go. Oh. I can't drive in there. I ran into an invisible wall. Oh my god. I thought that was it. And I didn't. Wasn't it? I ran into an invisible wall. I've never done that before. I didn't even know there was invisible walls. I actually ran into a... It didn't hurt me. I just came to a thump stop. It was weird. Hi, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, it's been a long week. I don't know about for you whether it's been a long week, but certainly it feels like a long week. Anyway, so the plan for this episode initially was to buy a MAN truck because I need a new MAN. That's what I need, a new MAN for the trucks. So for my side, because I like, and if you've not been on this channel before, you'll find that I've been running this one for quite a while actually. To be honest, it's kind of a long-run series. I like basically, if I look in my garages, just to show you what I like to do with my garages. If you look at each garage, I kind of have the same branding in each. So for instance, this is a Renault garage, the Liverpool one is my Iveco garage, so there's my Ivecos. My Bordeaux one has a little a gap at the moment, but that's where my bike truck is going to go in the end. So I've got a truck there at the moment. I actually have to buy some more spaces or upgrade one of these. I don't know how much it costs to upgrade one of these actually. How much does it cost to upgrade? Upgrading this garage will add 2 slots. Oh, we can upgrade it actually, to be honest with you. How much does that cost? 100,000. Might do that actually, because we need a space so that I can swap trucks around. So we might do that. Yeah, so that's 2 more slots to it. Makes it a large garage. I might do it to the one that I'm near though, which is this is the Bari one, which basically has got my lovely DAF truck, which I'm absolutely elated about owning. But at the same time, I really kind of need to have space for my new MAN truck, which is what we're going to do there. So we're going to chuck that one somewhere else. So this is a driver upgrade, garage upgrade, effectively, at the same time. So I basically want to have another MAN truck in here, but I want a decent-ish MAN truck. So if I do the upgrade here, it's going to cost me 100,000, which is probably what we need to do to make some space, and that leaves us with 300,000 to do a little bit of online shopping. I didn't intend to do it online shopping. I intended to actually visit the garage in the first place, but didn't get a chance. So let's go with that first add-on, because otherwise I don't think we'll have the slots to swap them around. Or should we try that and see if we can do that? I don't know, because I might have to swap myself there and then back again. There might be a little bit jiggery, what's it called, as they say around here. Now let's give ourselves another space. Let's go for that, and then we can put 5 MAN trucks in this one anyway at the end of the day. So let's do that, because normally what I do is I would normally still have my DAF from Bordeaux, but I wanted to get into Italy, and because when you sometimes get an update it sends you somewhere else, I thought I'd do that. So let's just upgrade this one. So let's upgrade this one. Yep, we'll do this. Pow. Oh, and we'll get a little movie intro here. I've not seen this before. This is the first time I've upgraded to the sort of the large garage, I guess. I wonder if there's options for further than this. We'll see after this, won't we? Let's have a little look at our new garage. It's going to just do a little... It's going to whirl us around. It's going to get the old drone out and go past... Ooh. Oh, wow. 5 bays. It looks... Oh, wow. It looks very professional, doesn't it? Huge one in our Italian site. Look at the offices. Look at that. We've got water coolers and all kinds of things. I like the kind of sort of sneaky sort of 3D thing going on there. I wonder what would be my office though. I guess one of those would be my office, but anyway. So we've got a large one now. Let's just out of interest, if I push the button. No, I can't upgrade further, so it's only large is all you can do. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So current productivity, well, we're going to have to get some more drivers in a bit. But first off, let's go with a new truck. So I've got, what have I got left? I've got 432,000 left in the bank. Well, I don't know why I was looking at that. I think this is the revenue, actually, I was looking at for the last 7 days. So we've got 432 left. So let us go to truck dealers. Let's go with a MAN truck dealer. See, there's one right here, but it's a bit of a journey, so we'll not do that. We'll buy online. Okay, so what do we want? I want something. This is for me, remember, to drive. So this is what the stock one is that I get for my drivers at the moment. That's kind of the Billy Basic bottom of the range one, and I've left it in the yellow as well. So if we have a little look over the pages, there is a really monstrously large one further on. Looks quite nice. I quite like the look of that one. I like the styling on the front. You know, the sort of the bits on the front and the sort of I guess spoiler, I guess, on the top. That's kind of cool. And then there's a real high-end one, which is this one with 8x4 at 200,000. That's a bit of a monster, isn't it? I mean, that's a real monster. I don't know whether I want to create one of those, but I mean, I like the way that one's a double XL. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I think it's actually some other kind of naming, realistically, because that's a Euro 6 version. That's a 4. That's that's 500 brake horsepower. Wow. Should we have a look at this one? Should we configure it and we'll have a little look? I quite like the idea of that one, but this one looks so cool as well. 640 brake horse. Unbelievable. It's also got a 960 litre fuel tank. That's just quite unbelievable, isn't it, really? There's the next one up there. Is the next one just below that? It's like extra large. I love the way that they're extra large and stuff like that. It's kind of cool. It's actually quite cheap. It's cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Should we go and look at this absolute monster? Let's look at the monster. Let's do this. Let's configure this. Wow, here we go. So this is this huge truck. I mean, it's so long. You can imagine how much trouble I'm going to have reversing this into things. Does this have special things it can do, though? Is this only specific tasks it can do? It looks like a kind of truck that you only can do certain tasks with because of the fact that that's such a long, you know, sort of chassis bit there, isn't it? Or chassis? I don't know what they call it. Yeah, it's chassis, isn't it? There's such a long part here. Putting that under a normal load seems a bit unlikely. Okay, well, I don't know what to do here with this one. Do I go for this one or just go for something more standard? I'll tell you what, let's go for it. We only live once, as they say, so let's have a little look. Let's have a little cabin. So we've got the XL style one on the top, which is that spoiler there with the sunroof. That's kind of cool. We'll stick with that. We have a chassis. We have an 8x4 chassis. God grief, that's a monstrous thing. It really is. That's monstrous. This is a huge amount of torque. It's really designed for... Look at this. It's really designed for heavy loads. It's not really for normal cargo. Optimized for light minimum load duty. Maneuverability is absolutely awful. The ability to maneuver in tight spaces is terrible. Traversing hills is great. Uneven terrain is great. But it's not very good for anything else. So let's have a little look at the engine. We have in this one the absolute top of the range engine. You can't get any more than that for the MAN at the moment, because sometimes you get extra ones per level as you go along. And we've got the... I don't think we've got the top of the range. There's a 16-speed one there. There's good high ratios in this one. We'll stick with what it's put in there for the moment. It's got a retarder in it. It's got 12 speeds. That's a 16-speed version. That's a monstrous thing. Right, okay, let's have a look in the inside. Let's look at this thing. Oh, good grief. I feel like I'm flying a space rocket. I think this must be another one of these ones that's got the built-in auto pass kind of thing. I think that's the built-in one that's there. So we've got the old MAN thing, the logo. Apparently this is a VW thing. I think it was Mark Middleton pointed this out to me. It's a VW who make MAN. Let's look at the exclusive. Oh, kind of like that. Look at that. Oh, that looks nice. Look at this though. Look at all the space we've got on all the gizmos. This is just acres of room. And then there's the sunroof up the top here. There's a second bed over here. We've got, wow, mirrors. No mirror in the centre. There's one there though. That's to look down at the lines below. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the exclusive inside. Definitely going to have to. That's added another 31,000. Well, it's actually not because it's only 21 something like that. 21,000. Okay, so let's have a look at the accessories here. Yeah, let's do the accessories before we do the paintwork. So we've got the accessories. If it's my steering wheel, I need on here. I need my usual. Well, I need the right colour here. I usually have a chrome ball. I usually have the wood ball, but in this particular case, what am I looking for? What's the chrome one look like? Chrome one looks spot on because there's chrome here. Look, chrome and chrome. Yeah, I like that. I'll have one of those. We've got these sports knobs as well. It's kind of cool. Right, okay, let's have a little look on here. We should be able to put some bits on here. Console items, there we go. There's DAF. Now, there should be some man-related things in here, apparently. They're these HS things. These are like the customizations for HS, if that makes sense. Is there a way to put a bigger shelf on here, though? Is this... Just close that, get rid of that. I think this might give us a bigger shelf here. That's Copilot. Air conditioning. Oh, we can put some air conditioning things on here. So which we have? Detective, a vampire head, smelly sack, or an air freshener. Yeah, we'll have the air freshener because we're smelly. I'll do. Look at this. We've got the trucks. These are they were lovely. Those extras. HS mug. Yeah. Where's my nourishment gonna go? We got some stuff down here. What's going in here? Oh look, we've got some bits and pieces, some extra bits and pieces here. We have a instant mini lunch. There we go, cup of soups. Bottles of water. Our weekend bag. Electric cooler. I always like my electric cooler though, because at least you've got something to eat when you're going. So we got those. We've also got bean soup, a cup of soup thing. Got an electric cooler because I always like my electric cooler. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see. It doesn't seem very much in the way of additions to the dash here with this monstrous brute that it is. Let's driver's plate, cell phone, portable navigation. You'll have all of the various curtains that you can put up. Stock visor. We've got, oh, air freshener. Oh, we can have our dice. I like my dice. Let's get my dice, my fluffy dice. What colour should we go for? Black ones, I think, this time round. We'll have a fluffy dice. We've got some other ones, though. We've got disco ball. Oh, why the hell not? Let's have a disco ball. Oh, look at this. Look, Rocket League. Or a chrome skull. No, I like the disco ball. Let's go disco. Disco. Let's put on this chair. Let's find something here. What's that? An ETS lunchbox? No. Where's our laptop? There we go. Got our laptop just in case. Or should we go with the tablet? Let's have a tablet for a change. And there's no thing for the back of there though. I'd love to have a big sort of neon sign like I got with the other one. Right, let's get ourselves a pillow in here. Gotta go with the old ETS one. ETS2. And bed stuff. Oh. It's either the square blanket or it's the beige blanket. I think we're going beige because it matches all the rest of the beige in here. Let's see if there's anything else in here we can do. Nope, I think that's our lot. Not so many slots in this one to put stuff, but that will do me nicely. Right, okay, let's get to the colour. Important things here. Right, okay, so we've got man red. Have we got a man yellow? That's a bright yellow. But where's my stripes? Because I really enjoyed those stripes on the last truck that I did. They were really cool. I like those. Not those ones. Not those ones. Lion power. That'll be because it's man, won't it? Where's my stripes? Doesn't seem to be. Ugh. Oh, I don't seem to be able to do so many stripes on this particular model. That's interesting. What about this one? I kind of like that. It's kind of. Do you know what it reminds me of a little bit? It's kind of Knight Rider-y, actually, to be honest with you. I wonder if we can change the colours in this, though. Is there a way to edit the colours? Where's the colour changes? How do we change the colours? I can never work out how to change the colours. Because that would, I would be able to get a, yeah, I get a change of colours with that, but I can't seem to get a change of colours with those ones. They're kind of one colour fits all, and that's it. That's all you're getting. I don't really fancy just one colour though. Might have to go with that more interesting one there that we had. I kind of like those. Wasn't that one? Wasn't that one? That one. That one, wasn't it? Gold Eagle or Gold Edge? Gold Eagle. That's what we more like. It is actually golden. There's actually a fleck of gold in that. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's just a shame you can't change the colours on it. What's this one? Smoke sauce. This one is reflective in certain ways at certain angles. No, not really keen on that one. Northern blue. Digital. That used to be. That's my company logo actually. That one that we've got there. That's the company logo. It's nice that it actually goes down onto the wheels here. That's kind of cool. I'm too busy messing around here with this. Let's just get on. Let's just get on with changing the. No, this might work. So do I think? Can I change? What colours can I change here? It's only the greys I can change. I was going to change it so it was. So for instance, I can do that one to like that. In the yellow range. Look, that's a pearlescent colour. I hadn't realised that. Okay. Stop messing around. Let's just get on with it. Right, let's go with that heavy duty one that I was quite liking. Let's go with that one. Right, let's have a quick look at some of the other accessories. Now, you can put loads of things on the truck. There's loads of bits and pieces you can do, including the wheels. So you can change all the wheels. So we can have standard paint, chromed, and whatever else is. So you can have silvery looking ones, chrome elite ones. There's lots of things you can actually do with these things, but I am going to stick with just the standard for the moment. I'm not going to fiddle anymore. I'm just going to get going because I want to get this truck out on the road so that we can have a little run in it, because I'm dying to find out how comfortable this thing is when it's so massive. It's got to be fun. Right, okay, confirm. Confirm. Right, okay. I've changed it now. It's a total of 296,000. Okay, let's purchase this. Where do I want to put it? I want to put it in that one, and I want to give it. Then pick a slot. That one. Okay. Okay. It's been moved immediately. Now I need to swap trucks. So what I need to do is I need to go to driver management. So I need to go to driver management. Where's the drivers? Driver management, there we go. And I basically, oh no, I don't want driver management. What I want is truck, sorry. My brain's just gone fried there all of a sudden. I was all fine until I started thinking. It was fine until I started thinking. Right, okay. Assign driver to it. No, I don't want to hire a driver. Did I say hire there? That was quite quick, wasn't it? It was kind of handy. Where am I? It's fiddly. Right. Okay. Where am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Relocate. No, that's not what I want to do. No, I'm already at that one. Hang on. I'm confused now. Confusing myself. Got the new truck here. No driver assigned. Click the button. Right. I want to assign myself to a driver, so I need to go to... I need to assign myself to the new truck. Where is it? Man. How do I assign myself to it? I can't even work it out. My brain's gone completely blank. Literally, it's gone blank. How am I assigning myself to the vehicle? Normally you get to drive it yourself, don't you, when you've got it? That's how it normally works. You normally go... Right, okay. Driver management. Player. Relocate to there. Target vehicle there. That's it. So I've got to relocate back myself there because I'm in the wrong blooming place. So I've got to relocate myself there. Okay. Right. So I'm now there in that truck, which is where I want to be. Thank you. Right. Okay. Let's do the next thing. This is sorry. This is a management lesson, isn't it? This has become a sort of a kind of I don't know. Management of the trucks or whatever else it is. So garage management. This one. This truck. How do I move it? Ugh. Oh, right, okay. We'll hire a driver by using this button to assign another driver. Right, let's find a driver who's any good. Let's find one who's got reasonable long distance. He's not bad, actually, to be honest with you. He's a good start. So that's what's Benjamin G. He's a level 3. Cheshire Y. She's actually not too bad for the thing. She's not too bad. Let's go with Benjamin G though, because he's got a lovely beard. Look at that furry fella. Let's get Benjamin G in there. Let's hire him. Hire. Would you like to pay and hire? Yes, I would. I'd like to, because you obviously pay from the recruitment agency. Oh my God, modest fee for each one. So can't even do whatever else it is. I've just whatever I've done there. So let's see, garage management. I'm doing a bit of shuffling here. He's there now in my truck. That was a lovely truck. That was actually. Can I relocate it now? Yes, I can. Right, okay, relocate. Blooming heck. Ah, look, I can just click on the truck menu and do drive it. Oh, do you know what? How stupid do I feel now? You could just literally go in there and do drive it. That's really annoying. Right, okay, relocate. I want to relocate this one to there. There. Okay. Has he gone with it? Tell me he's gone with it. He's not. There's no driver assigned to it. So it's been moved, but there's no driver assigned. Assign driver. Driver management. Who's not got a truck? Him. There we go. Relocate. I've got to have to relocate him to there. What a faff this has been. I could have just done drive it, couldn't I? And put him in that truck there. Go for it. Thank God for that. He's in my truck. Poor fella. He started in Italy and now he's moved to there. Right, I am in my truck. Let me just have a look at my garage for a second, just to see that check that I'm in the right blooming place. Yes, there I am in the new truck. Let's get in this thing and blooming drive. Time to drive. Little journey. So let's just drive. Let's just go out here and drive wherever we are. Let's drive. Okay. So I have no idea what this is going to be like, this truck. This is a huge truck, 8x4 style chassis. It's going to be a monster. This is the place we're at the moment. Actually, we can have a look around. Look at that. Wow. That is a truck, isn't it? That's just gigantic. I forgot about the place that we're at, though. That it's kind of tight in here. So let's start her up. Take the handbrake off. Yeah, we'll look all right. You never know, I might go back to the DAF later, but anyway, let's do this. Alright, let's just spin it round. Oh, did I see something interesting going on there with the wheels? Yes. I have basically the wheels at the front, which you can't see unless I come outside. The wheels at the front, and there's another axle driving that. Oh, interesting. Do you know when you don't expect something? I did not expect that, funnily enough. I suppose you need it, really, for the amount of the flexibility for this. So these are all 4 of those front wheels are driving, with the back ones obviously just are for pulling. It's kind of interesting. Right, okay. Let's jump on in and let's see if we can find a job. There's some places nearby, I think. So let's There has to be. I'm gonna take a. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a. Well, the only direction I can go actually, which is this way out. Oh God. Oh, thank you. I'd like to point out, by the way, I have turned up the based on Bobster's recommendation. I have turned up the traffic density. I think I'm going to regret that. By the way, I didn't get a fine there because he crashed into me. I've turned up the traffic density. I am feeling like that may be a huge mistake, but I am going to give it a try and we'll see what happens. Now, there's a place over here I can see it on the map. So we'll see. We've changed up the traffic density from, you can go up to 10 apparently. So in your, basically in your My Documents Euro Truck Simulator 2, there's a config.cfg file. If you edit that with Notepad, you can change the I think it's called G_traffic density, and you can change that from 1 all the way up to 10. Would you believe? We've put it to 5. And we're going to give it a try. Now, I think one of the main reasons why this is going to work okay for me, blooming heck, the manoeuvrability on this is horrible. It's really difficult to drive. I bet you're all watching this going, yeah, you should have realised that when it said the manoeuvrability was rubbish. But anyway, yeah, so you can change it up all the way up to 10, which I think is probably insane. It seems bad enough as we're already doing it on 5, but we'll see how we do. Right, okay. I'm hoping that's an auto pass, by the way, in the front of the truck there. If it isn't, we'll find out fairly quickly. Can't turn that way, got to do it this way. Yeah, there's lots of cars coming, look. I've been looking at, not necessarily interesting facts, but I've been looking at facts of, that looked like a place there. I can't see it now. What's this up here? Blooming heck. I'm already tired, it looks like, as well, because I guess I've travelled all the way to this place. I thought this is a place to go to, you're down here. I'm just travelling around like an idiot. I'm going to have to stop in a second and look at the blooming map, aren't I, to find somewhere. Let's do that up here. There's a place to sleep up here somewhere, look. There's a turning there into a little side road. I'm not going to take that because I'm not stupid. I'm stupid enough to drive in anywhere I like. So let's go in here. Let's go in here. There's a sleepy place. We can go to sleep here. To be fair, we do need a rest anyway, so maybe we just do that. First off, let's take a rest. In this hotel, which looks like it's from the 1970s. Or 60s maybe even. Yeah, let's dump the truck here. Pause the button. Let's have a quick sleep while we're at it, and then we'll bring up the map and we'll see if we can find somewhere. We'll just do a quick job. Just a very quick job. Let's just do that. Alright, M for map. I can't believe I can't find a blooming place to go to. There, we passed one! I was off that turning, I didn't go off. Oh, God. Right, okay. That'll do. Anywhere there will do. That's nice. Nice. M for map off again. Off. Let's start this thing up.
Let's get this job done.
Ah, right. Yes, and we've still got Raspy Bob. Let's get this job done. Somebody was saying they hate Raspy Bob on the thing. Just want to drown him. I think he's already been drowned. That's why his voice sounds like that, to be fair. Raspy Bob sounds like he's been drowned already. But, I was going to put Sky on, but I haven't had a chance, so you're going to have to put up with Raspy Bob for 5 minutes on this episode, to be honest.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, we'll get ready to turn right.
Turn right.
Turn right. This is some truck, by the way. It's just absolutely enormous. I feel it already feels a bit silly. Dash looks nice though. I'm already missing the wood though of the other one. We'll see what jobs are here. We'll just see if there's a short one. We don't need a long job basically for this episode, because we've already wasted most of it playing with trucks and looking at buying people and reallocating and whatever else it is.
At the
So
roundabout.
at the drivers, by the
take
way, is how
first
you move them
exit.
around. That's how you do it.
Exit now.
We're already at 139,000.
Get ready to turn left.
And we're going. I'm going to turn left.
Turn left.
Here we go. Let's find a
Here
job.
we are.
Here we are.
Safe and sound.
Safe and sound. Okay, let's press the enter key there. Let's have a little look at the freight. What we got? Anything short? That's pretty short, actually. It seems like it's a long way, but actually there's a boat trip involved, and then we're up to the top of here. I don't know how you pronounce that place, but that's a pretty short one, to be honest with you. Let's go with that one. There's a just-in-time one that's 7 tons. Actually, it's a bit shorter. That's 200 miles. That's 300. This will probably take, funnily enough, this will probably take longer. Let's take the cars to Rome. We've got the biggest vehicle in the world. Let's take the cars to Rome. Why the hell not? Let's do that.
Okay. Here we
Okay.
go.
Raspy Bob. Right, we have got the more serious reversing on, so this is going to be an interesting one. So we'll do the usual spin round, and I'll tell you how we do this, as I usually do. So if you've played this before, you know exactly what I'm going to say. But hey, it's the law. So we got the central coupling there for the thing called the fifth wheel, and then on the truck on the thing we're going to connect to trailer. We have the pin. And we're basically trying to line the two things up, and because we've got it on the more advanced parking, it's really easy for me to smash into it and do it wrongly. So that's what usually happens, and let's find out if we can do it straight on this first time round. This is the longest chassis ever. For me, anyway, in this game. There we go. Let's go. So we're actually on. First time. Let's press T for trailer. And the legs go up. And we've got our truck, and we're ready to go. I can probably put beacons for beacon. Or was it O? Sorry, it's O for beacon. Sorry, I apologise. Don't think we've got a beacon on this truck. No, because I haven't got a beacon on it. Well, that'll be handy. If I had a beacon, we could have a beacon. Never mind. Well, that feels light, though, on this vehicle. This feels very light. We're just whizzing.
Turn right.
Okay. On we go. Let's go. We're down the road. We've got our chrome steering wheel piece. The music's playing. Raspy Dog is helping us down the road. We have a very large. Do you know what? Do you know something? It's so light for this thing. It's like 7 tons, and this thing's just blasting through at 7 tons. Now, I did read up about this density thing. Apparently, it's... Oh, God, that's such a long term. Density thing is basically... It doesn't really take into account the time of day, whereas the more of these mods actually do take account of the time of the day, so it knows when there's a certain time, and basically takes into account that you've kind of... you know, what traffic would be like. Oh, look at that! The road is so busy! Oh, wow. This is going to hurt. I was hoping this is going to be simple enough, but that looks like a really busy road. I'm drifting already. I can't even believe I'm drifting already. Alright, okay. On we go. So we've had a sleep. We're having a trip. I know it's in the middle of the night. We've got gold trim, gold edge on our truck. This one doesn't have the same options available that the Tony the Tiger truck did that we had previously. I don't know why I'm indicating now. A bit early.
Turn
so,
left.
yeah. So I was going to talk about roundabouts actually. I had a little. I watched some videos about roundabouts and the American populace and roundabouts, because they don't have a lot of roundabouts in America. And I was watching a video on it, which had got some nice statistics as well, you know, real statistics. Apparently, having roundabouts reduces mortality. You know, you've got the standard stock sort of junctions that they have, which are traffic light driven. Apparently, using roundabouts, first off, speeds of traffic, which makes sense because you're kind of flowing. Second off, reduces mortality, so death at junctions, by 38%. That's quite a staggering figure, because apparently it's down to the fact that when you reach a junction that's got traffic lights on it, and it's basically binary, you know, it's either on or off, go or start, and then there's obviously amber to slow you down. But because it's sort of binary, people tend to go through them faster when it's the time to go through them, and the resulting effect is, oh god, this is such a tight blooming turn with this. The manoeuvrability's horrible. It'd be great for heavy loads, but manoeuvrability wise, you're doing the wrong thing for it. But people can tend to fly through them when they're on go, which kind of makes a reasonable amount of sense. Oh, sugar. Slow myself down to a crawl there. Okay, so yeah, so there are some serious disadvantages there. And the other thing apparently is, though, although it reduces mortality with 38%, it actually reduces overall damage and whatever else is by like 60% because everybody slows down for a roundabout, because you slow and you yield and all the other bits that go with it. Whereas again, traffic lights, you're either going through fast or you're stopped, and the resulting effect is the impact is quite harsh. Realistically, have I gone the wrong way already? I can't believe it. Have I gone the wrong way? Oh, no, it's just this road that's a bit weird. I think it's just this road that's a bit weird. So we'll do the usual recap here. I'm going to try this see if this is a telepass, by the way. I'm hoping it is, because this is going to be bad news if I have to reverse out of here. Please be a telepass. Yeah, it is. It's a telepass in the front there. So that little thing there by the cup is a telepass. So it basically allows you to go through these things though and pay at the end of them, which is kind of cool. Oh, I'm having to go all the way around to come back to where I am. Have you seen where I'm going? It's literally over the other side of the road. Oh no, it's not. Oh, what am I talking about? That's where I've been. Ugh, my brain today. So silly. Right, 250. Why would I be going in a circle on myself? Why? Why would I? Anyway, two. Just put the old cruise control on. Can't quite see where that is. Oh, it's the centre of dash. There's a 12A in the centre of dash, which is the 12th gear that I'm in, which is the because it's 12 speed gearbox, and then I'm at the 50 mph in there. So that's what we're locked at. So I'm going to drink my coffee now. I've got Colombian today. I've got Colombian coffee. I did have some very strong coffee, but we're on Colombian at this point in time. So very nice, actually, Colombian. Oh, let's hope I don't crash into anything. I haven't crashed anything. There's a plane landing. Look. Either that or it's ET going home. One of the two. Kind of flying weirdly, isn't it? See it up there? That's like a shooting star almost. Anyway, carry on. Let's drive this man truck. It's very powerful, I've got to admit. It's very, very powerful indeed. But of course, it is 640 brake horse. That's a monstrous amount of power in this thing. Anyway, let's do the recap on the old usual GPS. So down there in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the GPS, and it says I'm doing 50 mph. I'm in 12th gear. It says how much damage is to the truck currently. I have the amount of fuel. I have the bed, which is basically falls up blue as the game goes on. I have, and once it gets red, you're in trouble, and then you start blinking and falling asleep. Then we have the old envelope, which is basically sort of tasks, jobs that come in, and it's very underused in my opinion. Time, Friday, 2:26 AM. Then we've got below that, we've got a little red flag, which basically tells us where our destination is. So we are going. No, I don't need to go across because it's Italian. They don't. They have wider roads because you can stay in the lane. Sorry. So we have a little red flag, tells us where we're going to. We are getting in 7:39 AM. We have 215 miles to go. We have now got, as usual, a detour. They love these detours. They put detours in all the time whenever you have a high value cargo that needs something like that.
Let's find a new route.
We've got to find a new route. Yes, we do, Doug. We do, Doug. Doug is good for finding new routes. He's going to find us a different route to go, so we're going to do it a different way. We're going to go this way instead. So we've added a few more hours to it. Now we're going to get in 8:28 AM with these cars because we've had to go round the impact there. So we've added a few more hours to the journey. there's a bit of damage over here. What's going on? Can't miss that one. And I don't want to run to this car, so I'm going to concentrate. Let's go out here. Up to 50 miles per hour again. Very smooth running machine. Very smooth indeed. If it wasn't for fun, I don't think I'd have selected this. It just seems very... and to be fair, I'm pulling the wrong cargo with it. I should be pulling, you know, sort of the special cargoes with this one. Heavy vehicles, not the things that I'm doing. And I'm already missing my things on the dash and my big purple light behind me, my DAF. What other trucks have I got to go? I've got Mercedes. I've got Volvo. Got a few more to go. There's a few more trucks. Mercedes, Volvo, Scania. I haven't done Scania either. How can you believe that? I haven't done Scania. There's a good number of brands, actually, to be honest with you. Now, I did say that I would try and do a Bus Simulator 18 this week. I'll see what I can do if you're watching this, and I'll see what I can do, whether I can do one. I've had an extremely long week. It's been a busy week, good week, very good week. I effectively got a promotion effectively this week, which is really nice. And it's been as I say, a long week, busy week, lots going on. Friday usually is a quieter day for me. I try and get I'm allowed to have a reasonable amount of flexibility in my job, so sometimes I try and get things done, if that makes sense, on a Friday that you normally would do on other days of the week. So I managed to get away with that, and then I was saying earlier I'm going to go home early for Friday. We're going to have have an early Friday for a change, and I went to the office to say bye to everybody, and they went, "I thought you were going home early." I said, "Yeah. It's 5:10. That is early, that's early. That's an early finish. So yeah, busy boy at the moment. It's amazing, really, how busy I am considering what's going on elsewhere in the world. So, and I do hope everybody else is fine and everybody's busy and that they're safe and well. So it's just one of those things, isn't it? We just gotta get on with it. We're all getting vaccinated, and we're all going to be back in the world again soon, which would be nice. We're waiting a while. We've almost cancelled it. I'm actually thinking about not counting the birthday last year, so I actually stay a year younger, because it just doesn't seem necessary to count the 2020's birthday year. Okay, these guys are not easing off as much as I thought they were. They were easing off there. More coffee. I haven't got a coffee cup on the front there. It's an HS1 though. I can't pronounce whatever it is. German thing. But this is apparently the man pack that I've got here. I think I've probably chosen the wrong truck for this, realistically. Oh, I've slowed down, and now I've got to accelerate. I've got to put the cop down to accelerate. Because there's a lot of just done what they've done there. 4 hours and 33 minutes to go. Reasonable journey. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching. Need to spend some time on it. I'm on my last episode of season 9 of What's on the Tape this week. I know that I have a kind of cross audience. Some people watch some of it, some don't watch some of it, and so I'm fully aware of that. I did ask actually once in probably a couple of videos whether or not you would like me to split off the sort of driving and Euro truck kind of stuff into something else, and then put the sort of retro in another one. But the answer came back as no, just keep it where it is. So I'm going to keep it where it is. That's where it's going to stay for the moment. I don't see a reason why to shift it around. To be honest with you, there's no particularly good reason to shift it all around. Look at me going up this hill, by the way. All these other trucks are struggling. There's me, 640 brake horse, just going up. We're just going. See ya. 50 miles an hour. Boom. Just straight past everything. It's not hardly boom, really. It sounded like it was supersonic there. It's not quite supersonic. Oops. Upset that truck. Right. We are 4 hours out, 169 miles away. We're going to get in 8:17 a.m. and we've got extra traffic on the road. It's quite nice to see, actually. I don't know whether or not can you tell the difference? This is set at 5 rather than 10. for it. Can you tell? I definitely think there's a lot more on that side of the road at the moment. A lot more than the usual. But as I say, it doesn't know the difference apparently. The when you add the volume of traffic doesn't know the difference. But I'm assuming there was some AI for volume of traffic during certain times of the day. Sun's coming up, 4:27 a.m. We're just, do you know something? It's really smooth. It's just very smooth indeed. But I do find those four wheels and the way the axle sort of turns at the back as well. It's really kind of not complex, but it's kind of there's an effort to it, if that makes sense, to the movement on it. It's a strange movement, if that's the correct terminology. It's almost like picking it up and going sideways with it, if that makes sense. You know, when they turn the thing sideways and go across it. Anybody else watch that thing with, what's it called, Hammond, Richard Hammond, and the other guy, I can't remember his name, the American guy, who were shipwrecked, or supposedly shipwrecked, and it's like a sitcom, shipwrecked, stupid things on a beach, but not quite convincing enough, if that makes sense. I don't know, it was a weird thing. It's got very few stars on Amazon Prime. It was just, I think they were trying to think of something to do with Richard Hammond, because they've got a contract, haven't they, for another year or something similar there. The three of them, the three guys who did the Top Gear things, they've got a 3-year, they've got a 4-year contract, I think it was. So this is their 4th year, and of course, because of ill health, Jeremy Clarkson's had to sort of step back from doing all the stuff he was doing, and the series and things like that. So I think, I don't know, so they've got Rich. I want to say David May. It's not David May, is it? It's the May fella. I can't remember his last name. It's just completely gone from my head. But he's been doing a few things about cooking and stuff like that. It's just kind of weird, isn't it? But as I say, they've done something with Richard Hammond, and it's very confusing, if that makes sense. And they're very popular people, but that was just a bit odd. And I think they were trying to cross him over with this American chap, who was clearly similar sort of ilk in America and the style of the people. So, don't know. This is going to be interesting. Parking this is going to be interesting as well. Not looking forward to that. Car coming on the outside, on the inside. We're just bombing along the road now, aren't we? 8:09 a.m. Time is getting better with every mile we do. The hills are no problem at all. 7 tons worth of vehicles, and I'm just scooting up them like it was nothing. 118 miles to go. 2 hours and 52 minutes. We're just making our way through the countryside. Still a bit dark, really. It's fine. We'll get there in the end. It's not a problem. I've had issues with my blooming mic again, so I hope it's not too quiet for you. I will turn up the amplification as usual on it, but it's been one of those funny things that it's been doing again. Not sure about the colouring on this truck though. The lack of ability to use different striping and things like that is a bit of a shame. There's a helicopter on the other side. Tractor. There's loads of stuff going past. There's another tractor. Definitely lots of traffic. Oh my god, look at that police sports car. Wow, he's flying as well. He's not going slowly at all. Love to see him pull something up. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Keep right.
Keep right.
Exit right.
Keep right. I am keeping right. Doug, Raspy Doug. It's the first time he's had anything to say for miles. 99 miles to go. Down to 43. The sun is glistening through the trees, or shooting through, beaming through the trees. For 24 miles per hour. It started decelerating quick, didn't it? Wow. Morning world. Morning world. Yeah, it's definitely an increase in traffic, I'm sure of that now. Okay, so we're going to go through our telepass part, so we should be able to use our telepass. Should be good. So nobody crashes into me in the process. And we should be able to go through this one, which is the telepass, down to 20 miles per hour. 19. This is some information from you guys about what speed I should go through these things. About 20 miles per hour is the speed. Nothing underneath us, thankfully. We're into some back roads now. This is definitely back road country. We're definitely into sort of the back roads now. Maybe. Mind you saying that, this is the A24 we're coming on to. I assume it's the A24. What's the Italian for A? Is it just A? Won't be, will it? Alpha?
At the roundabout.
I'm just thinking, what is it? Latin. It's sort of similar. Well, same place, wasn't it? Romans spoke Latin, didn't they? Ah, I never did Latin. Did anybody ever do Latin? I mean, there was one of those things, wasn't it? At school. There was always private schools that did Latin in. It was kind of a weird one, that. Used to have isn't it? This is a weird one. I had a friend who went to private school for his primary education, so his first, you know, I don't know, was that 5 or 4 to 11 or whatever, primary education, and his secondary education he went to sort of standard secondary school. Oh, naughty boy. Yeah, he went to standard secondary school. Kind of, I always thought it was a bit odd, really, that's where he went. But they did Latin when they were there in his primary school. But we had Latin as an option as well at school. Do you remember that? Never did it, of course. You also had, what was that one that you did with the mythology? Classics, that was it. I quite liked the idea of classics though, because that was proper mythology. You know, that's like you know, Greek and Roman gods and things like that. That to me was quite an interesting idea. That one. Oh, okay, telepass again. Not been here before, apparently. Here we go, telepassing this one. 24 miles per hour. Slowing down, slowing down. Let's see if I can accelerate away with a bit of speed here. Oh, look at that. The day is coming through. The trucks and vehicles are here. Actually, to be fair, I do think now, looking at it, there are significantly more vehicles on the road. My machine's handling it with no trouble at all, actually, now that I've got a bit of oomph in there. It's funny, I forget about being a PC gamer. I've had funny spits in my life of things. I do still love consoles, by the way. I'll admit that, because I was a Mega Drive and a Sega, you know, sort of, it's not Sega, a Nintendo fan, Super Nintendo fan. I was one of those things. I was all kind of those, you know, those consoles were really good. I really enjoyed having those consoles. And I still do to this day. I still have consoles. I really enjoy them. I think they're great. And I've had PlayStation 4s and I've had Xbox Ones, but I find no interest in them going to the next level with them, because they're just PCs. And this is the generation where I went, oh, well, what's the point in having them? The point of those kind of things is to get, I guess, the exclusives that come with it. So the only one really left then with these exclusives is actually the Nintendo Switch. And it's the only one with Nintendo's own exclusive games. So I'm sticking with the Switch, but I'm not sticking with any of the other consoles. It doesn't really do it. But PC gaming, there's no comparison realistically when you get sort of a decent-ish spec machine. And yeah, you can spend a lot of money on it, but I mean, I've got a new machine obviously here, which hasn't cost the earth. It was quite expensive, but it hasn't cost the earth. And realistically, am I still going to be able to get plenty of life out of it? I'm going to get 3 years out of it. That's damn sure. And considering the games I play, it gives me access to most of my sort of games list from the past. So when consoles became, and the thing is, they've forgotten the core base. The core base for those kind of things tend to be collectors, whereas the PC gaming market's already expanded beyond the collection of you know, games as such for the whole thing, because they're not always compatible as they go forward. And there's still a market for the sort of retro side of it, but there isn't really the market for the collections that you do nowadays. And that's one of the things about consoles. Consoles are about collecting. That's a Ferrari, Lamborghini again. Very pretty car. Oh, I just don't think it's there, but anyway, it's just me. It's just me! Oh, there's a sign here. Hope that doesn't mean the place is shut. Sugar! You broke hard. Coming over. Let's go through my telepass again. Kind of miss pulling up though and saying morning to everybody. Let's go down to 19 miles per hour-ish. That's what it said. Oh, there we go. Oi, oi! Morning! So you can't really stop and talk to them like that, can you? It's not quite the same. Okay, we're coming out here. Roma. It's Italy? Or Italy or Italy? We're in Italy. What am I talking about? Anyway, right, okay, so let's have a little look at let's run through the things at the bottom there. It looks like the little blue bed is almost at the perfect point. We're quite tired, but we're not exhausted. We've got plenty of fuel. We have, look, how long have we got till getting it in? We've got 11 miles to go. And we're coming in at 8:10 a.m. It's cool. Gonna come over here. Yeah, so, oh, yeah, and back to the roundabouts. Apparently the Americans think they're complex when they're not, and they're just like the binary system. But once they've learned how to do it, they've got to do it. Apparently 3% of all these roundabouts also appear in one city as well, because the mayor there went to Europe, or went to Britain, in fact, and saw the roundabouts and realised how good they were and how useful they were for dealing with congestion. I guess it also allows you to spend more time thinking, if that makes sense. I mean, the thing about driving is this is what, you know, the old thing about people following a GPS and driving down a road and falling off a cliff kind of thing, that kind of thing. But I think that if you're just going straight line, stop, start, you're not getting the practice or keeping your brain enabled. It might work for, I tell you what, it works for probably works really well for you know, these automated cars that drive for you, you know, self-drive things. I bet they absolutely love you know, stop start, because it makes sense, doesn't it, to a computer, you know, binary on and off, whereas a roundabout requires you to think about how you're coming on and off it. Oh, look at me thinking. I'm thinking very hard about that. That was far too much thinking. 25 miles per hour. And into Rome we go. I've not been to Rome before. There's a few places to go to. Look, there's somewhere to sleep, so we'll go past that flag there to the sleepy point. You can just wait there. I am making my way through. I'm not looking forward to parking this big old beastie, but we'll give it a try. It's a real beast of a machine. Do you think there's any other driving sort of games similar to this that I should be trying? You know, apart from obviously the bus simulator one. I've got the train one, the really expensive train one, the transport, I don't know, whatever it is. There's a very expensive one, very big one, which has got like, you know, a grand's worth of DLC with it if you want to buy it, but only like half a dozen tracks otherwise, something similar. I don't know. Oh, blooming heck, I've crossed the curb and everything there. Crumbs.
Turn left.
That's me just overcompensating for the lack of turning there on there. I think, or in my mind anyway, the lack of turning. Good rubbish. Filthy monsters. Right, here we go. Oh, look at this.
Get ready to turn right.
This is a dump or something like that we're taking. Is this where we're going as well, in this place here? No, it's a bit further up. That's a bit foul, isn't it?
Turn right.
Right, okay, I'm going to turn right. Just stop shouting at me, Doug. I went with the exclusive design.
Now drop the load and go.
Now drop the load and go. Right, okay, let's do it. I'm not looking forward to this. This is not going to be fun. It's round the other side of the building. Okay. Let's go. We'll go this way. It's like a bit of scrubland, this, really, isn't it? How filthy it is. But you get a lot of that, don't you? You get that. They'll find a building in the middle of an industrial estate that's kind of not really doing anything. It's always the way, I think. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, that's not so bad, actually. That's not so bad at all. Okay. Let's just... Right, okay, let's have a look out. Gonna have a quick look at my positioning. Whoop. I've got all those boxes in the way. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Let's see if we can get this thing in. Let's see if we can get it in. So swing round. All the axles going there. And back. And back 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 and back. And back and back and back and back. I know I'm doing it outside where I'm cheating a little bit here today. Oh my goodness. Trailer damage? What? Oh, I reversed it into that blooming thing. At the top, look. I hadn't realised that. Look, I've touched it at the top. So I'm gonna get into trouble for that because I've done a little bit of damage to it. That's not good. Let's just do that. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's there's a guy there watching me doing a crap job. Just by the warehouse there, do you see him? This thing just turning back again is just flipping horrendous. I might be in here. There we go. We are. We are. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's in. It's good enough. Let's press T for drop that trailer. Let's get out of here. Those legs are down. We're detached. Are we going to lose some points here from damaging the trailer a little bit? Nah, it's alright actually. I thought it was going to be worse than that. But no, we did okay. Right, let's go find that place to park that wasn't too far away. We'll bring up that world map quickly and we'll get ourselves some guidance to it. And then we'll call it a day. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. Where are we? Let's go over here. And then there's a garage obviously over here, something to repair. Let's go over here. We'll see this on the way. I suspect this is a recruitment agency, so let's do that. Right, let's go. Come on, Raspy Doug.
What are we waiting for?
Take me home. Take me home. Look at this turning circle. It's just such a massive turning circle there. Huge one. I was a little bit jerking there. Maybe it's just me or the recording. Don't know. Take me home. Come on then.
Turn left.
Yeah, I am, Doug. We're going for it.
Get ready to turn right.
We're speeding along this road.
Turn right.
Okay, we're going to turn right shortly. We're going to come up on the junction. Turn right. Not sure about the handling of this, to be honest with you. We're going to try a few more missions, or a few more deliveries with it, I think. We'll get the feel for it. Oh.
Exit now.
Yeah, go to. Oh, wow.
Go straight.
Little canal there. It's quite a dirty city, this one, it seems, doesn't it? This is meant to be Rome as well. It must be the outskirts, though. Can't believe it's anything other than the outskirts. It's not so bad with the traffic, actually. I quite like it.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, it's a recruitment agency. That's what I said it was there. Or there, is it? Wherever it was. The recruitment agency was just... No, it's just down that road there. And then we're going to come in here for our little... our sleep.
Right.
Looks like it could be...
Turn right.
God. In here? It's interesting. It's a great big car parking lot. I thought for a minute there was something more exciting than that. Where's the hotel? Oh, is that it there? I don't know. Looks like just a great big car parking area. That's fair enough. We've got our tablet and our other things in the truck. We can get ourselves. We'll have something in the cool box. I won't be without food. good old broken building over here. Look at this. See him? Well, that's our truck. And that's our episode. Thanks for watching. I've been your host, Real Generic Demon, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye now.